Hey everybody, welcome to this video where I'm going to ink this character, this dragon. And I made this one some time ago on my YouTube. You can see the dragon sketchbook video session if you want to see that. So I'm going to ink this sketch. So you can just make a photo of it and put it in Photoshop. And what I do is then I put opacity down and I draw on top of it. Or you can do Ctrl M and then you can change, you can make that whiter. So for example, let me see, maybe this. So something like this, or this S shape. You can see if, can I find one that works. So something like this, then you get also these crisp lines, but usually I just put the opacity a bit down and going to draw on top of it. And what you can also do is check the image size. So this one is pretty big, this resolution, so I leave it like that, but sometimes I blow it up more. What I like to do is when I'm checking, so I zoom in like this and then I check my lines, is it nice crisp, then I go use that. So my settings for my brushes, really basic. So if you just have a basic round brush, I put on shape, dynamic and transfer, and then you don't get a super hard brush, it's still a bit transparent here, but for my drawing I do like that. So I just like that. So you can also put the transfer on and then you have this real ink brush. Could also work, it depends a bit on your goal, but for me personally this works fine. So checking out how thick I want those lines, so something like this here. So first I check the lines, the most important lines, so this one here, yeah, I think this is this works fine. So I can still see a little bit of the pixels when I'm inking, but that's fine. So I have pretty large Wacom Cintiq screen, and that allows me to use my whole shoulder when I'm drawing. So I'm going here for this cheek, like this here, and then this nose. So this line goes down here. And then this goes up here, and then I remove this line, and then going down here, then we have this line here, and you can see I leave this gap here because I think that creates a little bit depth. So if I ink this nostril like this here, leave this gap, I think that, yeah, then you get this overlap shapes. So here this line. So in my tutorials I go a bit more in depth about overlap and those things. In this video I just want to show you how I ink this drawing without taking too long. So here this line. So what I'm trying to focus on is these corners, getting these nice corners here. And then doing this nostril here, making this brush a little bit thinner, like this here, and then going down here, and then let's do these teeth shapes. We're going this up, and this one, and then we have this one here. And then these eyes like this here, and then here these pupils like this, and then these eyelashes, and then going down here like this, and then this line here. And then we have this line going down here, And then here these eyelashes here, like this. And I also leave this open. I don't want closed lines everywhere. So yeah, that's something I often see when people ink. They sometimes leave those lines open. So I'm drawing this line here. I can do these horns and make it bigger again. So checking. So you could save these brushes for the size you want, but what I like to do is just check with lines you've drew earlier to check if this thickness is right. Maybe if you're drawing a comic, you can make your own brushes thick, thin, and giving those whites and using the same resolutions. But for these types of illustrations, I like to keep it organic and just use, yeah, when I want to use it. So here we have these lines going here, these horns going around. So what's really important is that you go around the shape, like this here, and then here around this here, around this here, and around here. And then we have this other horn. It's going around here. And then we have this place here. And then we can make these lines thin and going around here. Like this here, and then we can use these shapes like this here, and then we have this chin and going like this here, and then it ends in this one here, and we can use these thin lines here and also here, and then we can go around here, so like this here, and then we can make this line thicker again and going down here. And then here, this neck shape going down here. And then we have this shape going down, going down. And going down here. And again, I'm trying to draw from a shoulder and not from my wrist. So what I would recommend is, if you can, and sometimes, and I do that in my sketchbook videos. In my sketchbook videos, I usually use a lot of my wrist for drawing, but that's because there's limited space. But that's why I like to draw on these big screens. Then I can use my whole arm when drawing. So here, going down here. Going up. No, don't like this line, so go back. And then going up here. So it's also, usually it works best from going from top to bottom when drawing lines. So like this here. And then here this feet, or this body here. We can draw these feet. So these are not really detailed, but I think that's fine. So I'm going to check that out if I need to add some more detail. So here, I think not. I think I will leave it like this here. Then we can draw these nails this, like this, like this here. And then we can have these shape like this here, and then this shape here, and can have this shape here, and this shape here, and then this leg going here, and then this body going here, here, and then after that we can start doing the smaller shapes. So here, so in this sketch I drew this line a little bit through it, so yeah, I think this matches up fine. I have here this sharp corner, but I think I'll make it a little bit less sharp, doing a slight S-shaped line here, and then doing this line here, and then here we can draw these toes like this here, going this here, and this other shape, and this, oh, doing this here, and then we can, oh, making this line a little bit thinner, so like this. And then we have these shapes here, and we can make this arm going like here, and then this arm going like this here. And then here we can draw these fingers. Like this, and then this nail here, and then this here, and we can draw these fingers here, and this one here, and this one here, and then we can draw this shape going down here through this shape, and we have this knee like this here, and then we have this shape going down here, and then we have this shape. What we can do is we can also make it a little bit different, making this gap here, for example, and then going down here. Maybe also this one here, and then we can make an even smaller line. Maybe have these here. I think I will do those textures when I'm going to color the drawing. These lines are fine to do, and we can do these lines here and here, here, here. So inking these lines. So in the next video later I'm going to color the drawing, but here I'm going to, here I'm trying to show how I ink, and although it's really a straightforward process when I'm doing that, but I think it's good to have a video about it because some people ask about it here. So when I'm drawing these lines, I try to think about how are these shapes going through it, and giving things a little bit of depth, no tangents, things like that. And then here this line down here, and then I can do this side like this here, and can make these spots going like this here, and we can draw a line here. And this shape, keep this shape simple because it's in the back. So don't forget, we are now zoomed in, and if you zoomed out, it will have a different look to it. So this is then the drawing. Yeah, and it's fine, and it's ready to start coloring. But I will do that next week video. So I hoped you like this inking, and yeah, feel free to also ink it and show it to me. So please leave a comment about what kind of video would you like to see more on my YouTube, and yeah, please like and subscribe so I can keep making more of these. So thanks everyone, see you next week, bye bye.